And since this weekend we're celebrating Mother's Day, it is kind of about a different Mother's Day. We're going to celebrate it like a virtual Mother's Day. So let's express to our mothers how special they are. How much do you love them? So now, today, that's why I'm bringing the story A Mother for Choco. The author for A Mother for Choco is Keiko Casa. Choco was a little bird who lived all alone. He wished he had a mother, but who could his mother be? One day he set off to find her. First, Choco met Mrs. Giraffe. "Oh, Mrs. Giraffe," he cried, you are yellow just like me. Are you my mother?" "I'm sorry," said Mrs. Giraffe, "but I don't have wings like you." Next, Choco met Mrs. Penguin. "Oh, Mrs. Penguin," he cried, "you have wings just like me. Are you my mother?" "I am sorry," said Mrs. Penguin, "but I don't have big round cheeks like you." Look at the cheeks. Then Choco met Mrs. Walrus. "Oh, Mrs. Walrus," he cried, "you have big round cheeks just like me. Are you my mother?" "Now look," grumbled Mrs. Walrus, "I don't have striped feet like you, so don't bother me anymore." No matter where Choco searched, he couldn't find a mother who looked just like him. When Choco saw Mrs. Bear picking apples, he knew she could not be his mother. Mrs. Bear didn't look like him at all. Choco was so sad, he started to cry. "Mommy, Mommy, I need a mommy." Mrs. Bear came running to see what was the matter. As she listened to Choco's story, she said, "Oh dear, if you had a mommy, what would she do?" And look at Choco, what he said. "Oh, I am sure she would hold me." "Like this?" asked Mrs. Bear. And she held Choco very, very tight. "And I am sure she would kiss me," said Choco. "Like this?" said Mrs. Bear. And she lifted Choco and gave him a big, big, big kiss. "Yes, and I am sure she would sing and dance with me to cheer me up," said Choco. "Like this?" said Mrs. Bear. And they sang and danced together. When they stopped to rest, Mrs. Bear turned to Choco and said, "Choco, maybe I could be your mother." "You?" said Choco. "But you aren't yellow, and you don't have wings or big round cheeks or striped feet like me." "My goodness!" said Mrs. Bear. "That would make me look very funny." Choco thought it was funny too. So look at Mrs. Bear. She had like yellow wings and striped legs and big cheeks? Well, said Mrs. Bear, my other children are waiting for me at home. Why don't you join us for apple pie, Choco? Apple pie sounded wonderful to Choco, so off they went. Look, they are going to Mrs. Bear's house. When they arrived, Mrs. Bear's other children rushed out to greet her. Choco, said Mrs. Bear, meet Hippie, Allie, and Piggy. I am their mother too. The sweet smell of apple pie and the sound of laughter soon filled Mrs. Bear's home. After their delicious treat, Mrs. Bear gave all children a big, warm bear hug. And Choco was very happy that his new mommy looked just the way she did. So not always our mothers look like us. But you know what? The more important things is the quality time that your mother shows you every time. And the most important quality in a mother is the love that she gives to you. So go ahead, hug your mom, call her, send her a big kiss, and consiéntanlas y díganle cuánto las quieren hoy. Les mando un beso.